The scariest thing for any of us is to approach the table without our guards, without armor, without a sword, without any weapons, when we're facing somebody else who looks like they've got a sword in their hand. Right? And so when we get into relationships, we may not see the person literally have a sword, but we consider we can assume, or we can sense already that person's getting ready to say something, do something that's going to hurt us. Right? And when you sense that, what is your response? That's the key question we're asking right now. When you sense that, what is your response? Let me put that across the screen. What is your response? Okay, cool. The fight, flight, freeze, friend, isolate response. I couldn't think of an F word for isolate, so yeah, maybe one of you guys can think of one. But what is your immediate response when it appears somebody has a sword in their hand, right? Whether that's a critique, whether that is you're scared of whether there's a conversation that needs to be had that's going to be painful, whether it is a conversation, whether it's whatever it is, whatever you assume there to be something with a sword in a person's hand, what is your response? Let's have a look at this. Fight. Who's a fighter here? If you're a fighter here, put it in the chat. Your response to fight, which is a sharp tongue. Yeah? They say something to you, you're ready with 3 or 4 bars loaded. Okay? You're about to scatter them. Yeah? You're about to hit them with definite 1-2 bombs. If you're a fighter person, put it in the chat. You know, if you're a person that when these situations come up, you fight immediately, you put your fight in the chat. Are you a flight person? Right? When it gets hot in the kitchen and you feel like there's critique coming your way, or something's gonna be said or whatever, or the person's got a sword up, or there's an argument happening, do you leave the convo? Do you run? Do you run and definitely hide yourself, like just literally just say, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore, I'm gonna avoid the whole situation? Are you a freeze person? Right? You get into a state of shock and you can't say or do anything, right? Conflict avoidant to the point where you can't say or do anything. Right? Put that in the chat. If you're a freeze person, let me know. Are you a friend person? Now this one's quite interesting. Friend person. I know it sounds weird. You try to manipulate through being nice. Okay? All right? And what that means is, what you do is you try to befriend a person so that you can actually avoid the critique or the argument or the person being nasty to you or whatever you perceive it to be. Do you try to manipulate? Right? You try to manipulate. Okay, I shut down Jake Blake. Actually, I should have put that on there. Let me put that on there. That's freeze. That's flop. Sorry, I should have put that to shut down. It's a flop. All right, it's to shut down. Complete shutdown. Yeah, complete shutdown. Yeah, I should have put that in there. So, do you try to manipulate by being nice? Using a self-defense mechanism called undoing, which I'll show you what that is, undoing later on. Or do you tend to flop, which is complete shutdown, emotional shutdown, just literally do. Everything just goes down, like Windows. Everything lock off. Yeah, no emotions, no feelings. We can't get a hold of you, baby. You out, lights out, baby. You're not there anymore. Just complete shutdown. Operating on the basic OS system, and then isolate. Do you retreat to your own kingdom? Yeah. Do you retreat to your own kingdom where no one can get a hold of you? You want to be by yourself. You don't want to be with anybody else. You just want to stay in your corner. I don't want to talk about this. You're just gonna, you know what I mean? Is that you, right? These are different responses that come to being hurt. These are different responses that happen when people are hurt. And the difficult thing is overwriting that natural response when you're hurt. Right?